Well, this is the roof and we're almost done. I need a face board for it. I got screws about every foot. I might throw a couple more in there, but I think I'm in good shape. The front of it, I'll pause it so you can get a better look at it, but this is, I'd like to see for myself too. Now I have some 4x4s I cut and put in front of it. I'm going to put a piece of plywood that covers from there down. I'll make a template of it, put it over it, paint it to match it with this guy, and I'd like to put like a hinge on it and have it where I could like store stuff, you know, throw it through there, and maybe have another door right here, so it's a nice little storage place, and pieces of lumber and stuff like that, odds and ends. But because the chickens, I talked to them and they said they don't mind. This is our Meeps. I call her Blondie, but she's fierce. Good little bird. I think she was the first one we picked out because she was running so fast. And yeah, got her a nice roof now, so she's happy. And we're still not done. We got some work we got to do, of course. I mean, this is not a finished product yet. I'm going to put that piece of plywood over. I'm going to get a 3-inch piece of aluminum, 90 degree, stake it on there so it keeps that nice and rigid. This I've got to cut, and I'm probably going to cut this right now because I'm afraid the wind will take it and lift it up and just, there's the wolves. The wind will take it up and trash it. So I unfortunately have my car in the garage, so that I gotta get the air compressor around it, and I'd like to cut the grass before it gets dark, but as you know, it is never enough time in the day to do what you want. Yeah, well, unfortunately I do not think I'm fitting this big old air compressor around my car. And right now my car is up on jack stands, and so I'm kind of stuck. I might have to figure out some other way to go around and get that situation fixed. Thinking, well, if you can, questions, comments. It's not done yet, but I think I paid under $20. I'm not 100% sure, but they had that as like a special order. Someone didn't end up going with it, I think because it was too thin, because I don't really like how thin it is either. But you know, you do what you can, and it's not like it's gonna be, you know, pelted with a bunch of Northwood snow. We're in a decent climate. It's not that bad. If it lasts 10 years, I'm happy. So if it doesn't last, I'll just throw some more rigid material up there. It's not that much money. I think it probably cost me $75, and I've already got the frame on it, so no worries. All right, like, subscribe, comment, share. It helps us out. And if you got any questions, please feel free. I love getting questions from people that are going through this kind of stuff. All that material, though, I got it, and it was everything that I had laying around my yard and laying around. I have a trailer on the side of my garage, and the trailer has a lot of wood in it, a lot of steel, right angle brackets and stuff like that, so it helps. Right now we are coming out of the pandemic, hopefully, knock on wood, and I think that lumber prices within the next couple months, hopefully they kind of go back to where they were, because I hear it's pretty bad right now. I haven't been to the Menards or anything like that getting lumber, so because I'm kind of afraid to look at the prices, to be honest with you. I was in the middle of building my daughter's treehouse. We had to pause that. But now that we're back in season and the weather is better, I'd really like to get that going. So that's going to be one of our upcoming projects, continuation. But I have to do that, Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe out there, people. There's the backyard. I should be cutting, at least I'll cut this, I guess. Good night.